Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Primite Lordly Lode. This card is selling out fast, hot off the press, fresh off the press, just like the channel. Right now, man, hot. Everyone's buying this card. Everyone needs this card, even though we've been discussing the card since it was 2 bones. I need to go back, man. Watch, if the card hits triple digits one day, I'm going to go back a couple of months, man, and I need to find when we first talked about this card. It'll be hard. It'll be like finding a needle in a haystack, but it'll be worth it, man. You know, of course, your boy had no clue what he was talking about, but we talked about it, man. Oh, man, that'll be fun. Guys, Primite Lordly Lode right now, secret rare. The hype is here. We're entering February now, you know, entering a new month, midway through. Everyone's going to be cracking open Blue Eye structure decks, guys. We've talked, you know, about this card week after week after week, saying even though the card was elevated at 40s, you know, 50s, you know, compared to the teens and the single digits and even the 20s and low 30s, we said, guys, yes, card is up exponentially, but the key is from here, from these prices, what could happen into the future. And look, you know, before I show you guys the price, what was this guy saying right here? Look at that. First of all, a month ago, guys, over a month ago, your boy was talking about this card at 40 bones. Look, you had 2 play sets there, and you know, the video before that, there was multiples in the low to mid 40s, guys, okay? That was, you know, about a month ago. And then recently, a couple of weeks ago, look, a little over 2 weeks ago, look what your boy had to say about this card. But honestly, I look at this secret rare, and 75s is the next target. Conservatively, and more maybe mid long-term range, would be 100. Triple digits, man. Wild, just insane. 75s? The 70s? Okay, let's see. To see something like this going on, craziness in the markets, the card continues to go up in price, just as we've been expecting, guys. This card was just in the high 30s, low 40s recently. Now it's 55, 60s. Then you wake up another day next week, and it's 75 bones, 70, 75s. And no one would be surprised why the demand is extreme. Crazy. 70 to 75s, huh? The demand is extreme. Craziness in the markets, a lot of hype. People feel like they need, oh my God, Blue Eyes, iconic Blue Eyes White Dragon. I want to play it with Primites and I want to dominate the meta. Hey, hey, hype is here, man. Parabolic. Insane, guys. Insanity in the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. Let me know what you think for the secret rare. Guys, mind you, we were talking, the card was 55s 2 weeks ago. But a month ago, it was 40s in the high 30s. Guys, this is the evidence. And today, what did the Crystal Ball Man say? Right there. And this is a perfect card, a perfect example. Guys, your boy was saying to buy this card at 2 bones, and I was saying to sell this card at $10. I was. Integrity and transparency at its finest. Why? Because it was up 4 or 5x from the lows when we bought it at, and no one had a clue that Blue Eyes was going to use this card at that time. So you guys need to understand, fundamentals change. Information causes position changes. Maybe, you know, I'm telling you guys to sell this card today, and then a fundamental event, a fundamental shift occurs. Oh, now a structure deck, Blue Eyes, everyone's going to be using this card, and we need to change our tune based on fundamental changes, guys. It happens all the time. So, you know, we said sell at 10, but then as the card creeped up to 15s, going towards 20s, we were saying, we went to the OCG. Was it in the same video? Let me see. I think it was it here? Let me see. I know in one of them videos, okay, it wasn't this one. In one of them videos, we showed the Blue Eyes deck profile. That's when everything clicked. We're like, oh, okay, Blue Eyes is making moves in the OCG. And then we changed our position. We're like, okay, guys, you need to buy this card. You know, in videos like these, as it was going up to 40s, you know, we were saying, guys, you need to buy this card. This is a quarter century, but you guys got it. Where is it? Right here. The one we just showed. Again, the secret. Buy this card at 40s. Card was already up 20x. But we said, guys, compared to future prices, here we are. Jay, that's good and well. Show me the damn price. We're 4 minutes in. Look at that. 70 bones, man. You have a couple deals here. Play set here at 68 plus tax. You're paying 70s already. Quickly goes to 75s here after a couple. And then after that, triple digits. 1 page only. Uno. Insane. 8 listings only, guys. This is at single digit listings. Guys, mind you, when you go to these videos, you see you had a RL10 at 55 bones. You had a 6 mini wall right there in RL6 at 40s. You know, if you come back here, you can see there was multiples and multiples and multiples at 50 to 55 bones. And you wake up today and it's 70s. And by the time you guys are probably watching this video, you know, this card might be 75s already. We said it, 70 to 75s. Right now, if you want the card right now, you essentially need to pay 70 bones if you're getting it from TCG Player, you know, post-tax. You're already paying the $70, guys. And again, this is just a playset here, and then it quickly goes, you know, that's 3, 4, only 4 left at around 70s, and then it's a $75 card. But mind you, yeah, there's a couple of playsets here and there, but then the card is triple digis, guys. Triple digis. There's only a couple of places. Let's say you want to play Blue Eyes right now, and you're late. Let's say you're late, you want to play Blue Eyes, you need to come in and you need to, these are the only ones left in the markets, man. Wild. 8 listings to see it pan out just 2 weeks later. Here we are. We told you guys, we're going to wake up one day and this card was going to be $75. 70 to 75s were my exact words. And here we are, essentially, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But we expected it, but not unexpected. We saw this coming when the card was 40s. Guys, that's the power, man. There was 6 copies at $40 when we made that video. If you bought in at 40s, you're saving 30 bones a pop. That's an extra $90 in your pocket. Mind you, the card probably not done going up. If the card is triple digis, you were buying at 40 bones, you save $60 a pop, essentially granting you an additional playset with the same money you would pay at $100, guys. Insane. Insane. If you bought those 6s that we showed here, these 6s, with this same amount of money, you could only get a playset at $100. It is super powerful, guys. This card is selling out fast, as you can see, with only 1 page left, with single-digit listings. Primite Lordly Lode, the hottest card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Above Staples, above Ashes, Imperms, above, you know, Hand Traps and Mulcharmies and Supreme Darkness. This card is the hottest card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Wild, you know, and it's pretty cool, you know, to be ahead of the game in this one. Hopefully you guys, if you need this card, picked it up back then. Look, we have the quarter century secrets. Again, 40 bones, card went to 150s, and here we are. We're still here. 14 listings only, 2 pages. People are going to go for the cheaper version, the budget version, right, compared to this version. But honestly, as this one creeps up, I'd be wanting to pay double the price to get the quarter centuries. That's just me. In the sense of worth of value when compared to its max rarity. Not because I prefer this one, which I don't. I prefer the secret, honestly, if it's a play. But as an investment, I mean, in a way from current prices, because it's going to be hard for this to be $150. You know, it's going to be hard for you to 2x this now. It's going to be hard. Like, if you're buying this card now, it's not as an investment, most likely. 40s, then that's fine. But 70, 75s, you're buying it to play at this point. You're not coming in, you know what, I think this card is going to be 140, 150s, which it might. It might. You never know. You never know. We've seen wilder things in secret rares be at triple digits and beyond in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's nothing new. But, I mean, this one, you know, in a sense, you know, it could be 250s. It could be 300. You know, I think from this point, this is an easier 2x, even though it's elevated, even though liquidity is lower, it is the highest rarity, the max rarity. And once this one starts drying up, people are going to be like, you know what, let me just get the higher rarity play. The quarter century secret rare core set QCSR from Rage of the Abyss from Rhoda. So definitely keep these hot cards in mind, man. Guys, we have Fiendsmith Engraver, guys. From the Infinite Forbidden, this card continues to be best-selling, even though it's crashing down in price. This card used to be 50s, went up to 105s, but really we had sales at 115s, 110, 115s, and now ever since it's been crashing down. Look, right there, it says 112s. And then, look, crashing down, it says 73 bones. Wow, massive crash that no one's covering, no one's paying attention to. And look, you come in here, card is in the 70s, man. Card is in the 70s, set as low as 73 bones. You come in here, you can see some people are getting deals in the 60s, guys. In the 60s. Yeah, I mean, this is price manipulation. Don't pay attention to that. But in the 60s, this is going on a lot recently, man. That's crazy. You know, that's wild, man. But look, yeah, because that's unfortunate, because it really messes up the data. You know, the like sales count and the volume and all that. That's unfortunate. So yeah, we need to be mindful of that. But yeah, I mean, recently some people coming in the 60s, guys. And right now the card is bumping up back up to 80s. But that's a wall of China of 100 copies, bro. That's crazy. So again, the engine is still being used. The engine is still being played. But some people are now preferring playing Mitsu booties. You know, that'll never get old, man. Playing Mitsuguris, or Mr. Rugi, man. These names, bro, killing your boy out here, man. Hey, engravers. So again, some people falling out of favor. You know, this worked well with the best deck with Ryzeal, but now people have been like, you know what? I need to play Mitsus with Ryzeal, so they're falling out of favor. Still gonna remain a great engine, broken engine, even with other rogue strategies. So again, don't sleep on it as a secret rare. But we were saying that triple digis. If it was me, literally, that's what I said in the video, I'd be selling that triple digis. That's just me. We have Stampede. It may reprint this. You just don't know anymore. So again, if a card is getting reprinted from Rhoda, who says that some Infinite Forbidden cards don't come in Stampede? That was the logic at triple digis. Hopefully you sold then, because now, you know, you would be avoiding this crash. You know, so yeah, this card, it continues to be best selling though. As it continues to go down in price, volume continues to go up, even though volume has been skewed a little bit. Let's see, when did these occur? It was 129. Yeah, it's been skewed a little bit, but card still best selling, hot off the press. So if you needed to play 75's, not bad to play in the short term. But you know, the key was to sell at triple digits there. If you bought at 50s and you had the card as an investment and you just didn't know, because if you bought at 50s and you see 115s, you made an investment. I don't care even if you needed to play the card, I would have sold, man. But that's just me, guys. Last call, last chance, guys. Last chance for you guys to participate in our giveaway. Where's our beautiful giveaway cards? Right here. Look at that. Last chance, guys. Last chance right here. Look at these beautiful Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. 3 winners will be selected tomorrow at around 2 p.m., guys. So that's it. This is the last chance right here, guys. You don't want to miss out. These beautiful Shonen Jump secret rares. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is going to be part of one of you guys' collection. All you have to do is come over here to the Discord. You make sure you check the server roles, and then you come here where it says giveaways right there. It's going to open up all these channels. You come to giveaways, one click right there. There's 82 Billy Freshers. Who's that, Jay? Nah, just community members. Guys from the Discord. We need to get that a triple digi by tomorrow, man. Come on now. At least 100 of you guys need to participate. It's free, man. So there you go. Beautiful secret rares. Wow, just marvelous. This is the last call, man. Free participation in this giveaway. We love to give back on the channel, so don't miss out, guys. Make sure you swing by. Easy way to participate, man. Just a couple of clicks and you're in. Let's get this to 100 because we want, you know, as many winners as possible. But tomorrow at 2 p.m., Automatic is going to select an automatic winner. Don't miss out. By the way, link in the description down below. Come over here, guys. Look, if you want, there's features here. You can toggle the chart, you know, instead of making a chart for all the cards, you can go on the chart, you know, on per card basis. Look, Bow used to be 60s. We're going to touch base on it later. And right now it's down to 30s. That's a 50% dump. Shh. Telling you, man, people were out here buying this card. Man, we called that one. But guys, look, you can see individual charts to see which ones are dumping, which ones are spiking. You know, like this one is in the uptrend, triple T's, you know. And then you can make better informed decisions before making any of your purchases. And you can track these, you know, as we continue to talk about this through the Market Watch. And then if you need it, you know, if you're like, oh, this one's crashing down, let me buy Testina's in case the new support, you know, breaks it into the meta rogue as a rogue strategy, which I doubt. But you come in here and you click on it and it immediately takes you to the card. Just comfort, man, at its finest. Look at that. Utilize this tool and resource. Can't get any better than that. First link in the description down below. And then shout out to YCS Orlando, guys. We're gonna do a live stream tonight. We're gonna have some fun. I also discussed this on the live stream, but I'm gonna be at the event, obviously. If you're new here, y'all didn't know, you know, I live in Orlando. You know, my crib is in Orlando, been here forever, you know, for years and years and years. And even when I didn't live here, I used to come, you know, during the summertime. So Orlando, you know, it's like home, obviously. It is literally home. So, hey, this is in my backyard. Your boy's happy. If you come to the event, if you live under a rock and you didn't know I was going to be there, say hi. Come up to me. You know what I mean? Let's have a good time. I always love meeting people. I always love these events, man. It's become a passion of mine. Just meeting people, signing cards and taking pictures and all that is so super fun, man. Just interacting with the community. So don't be shy. If you see me, I'm the same guy. I'm the same dude. Just come up, yo, Jay, what's going on? Yeah, that's it. And we go on from there. I look forward to meeting a couple of you guys, even some of the members of the channel. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. And also the event competitively, you know, meta relevancy, you know, to see a YCS and who's going to top and who's going to take over the event and what deck tops and, you know, the best decks. And we're going to cover that, you know, early next week. So stay tuned. That's going to be a hot video, fresh off the press, just like the channel. I'm excited. YCS Orlando is finally here this weekend, man. I so look forward to this event. So if you're going, say hi, man. Say hi. And if not, we're going to try and cover it, you know, not just competitively, but we'll see if we can, you know, maybe record a bit more this time around. We'll see what we can make happen. Guys, we have Deception of the Sinful Spoils, guys. This card from Rhoda, Rage of the Abyss, was 26 bones when we talked about it. Said, guys, pick this card up. Card, it says it hit 44s here, but we saw even 50s, as high as 50s locally. And then, you know, it retraced back down and says the 35s. And here we are. Here we are. We cleaned this up janitor style. We can see right here that this card is what? Going back down, providing a couple of deals here with shipping is still in the low 30s. But then it quickly, mind you, after, you know, a couple of play sets here, it quickly goes back up to the high 30s, guys. And eventually 40 bones. So again, 42 listings. Again, if you need this card to play, you're playing White Forest as Amina, you know, I would come in and take advantage of these deals right here, of these deals. You know, you buy these two, you already had one, then you got your play set at around 100 post-tax instead of paying, you know, mid to high 30s. Again, that's what I'd be doing. Volume is consistent. People still building their White Forest as Amina decks. And again, if this card doesn't get hit in the next list, then Alliance Insight will also most likely use this card, you know, as White Forest as Amina gets more support. So this secret rare, same deal. Just like we said at 26s, 27s, we gave the reason why nothing has changed. The reason why to pick it up, nothing has changed now. And this is what you want to buy. You missed the low. You didn't FOMO in at 45 to 50s. You wait for the retracement, and then you get in at mid 30s, mid to low 30s. So not bad at all. I'd be buying this card if I would needed to play. You know, you don't want it to be 40 to 50s or even beyond. You don't want to do that. You want to get in at 30s. If you missed out 20s, you know, and now is the time to pick up this card, in my humble opinion. But we'll see. It continues to be best-selling. Best-selling. There's people, oh, White Forest as a mean, I need it. So we'll see how it continues to pan out. Then we have Dominus Impulse, guys. Again, we have, I always love talking about Dominus cards, Purge and Impulse. And again, this is one of my favorite videos of the week because, you know, discussing best-selling cards is cool. Again, the channel, we discuss buyouts, crashes, best-selling cards, you know, and things of that nature. And this is one of my favorite because we get to talk about the meta-relevant cards. They're best-selling for a reason. The best-selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards aren't like DDS Blue Eyes or old OG DMs or first edition LOB this or, you know, 10,000 Dragon from my collection. No. The best-selling cards in Yu-Gi-Oh are always meta-relevant. Always. Competitive players, they need the card. There's always people cycling in and out of the meta. They're playing this format. They skip a format. They coming back to play. And now they need their impulses and, you know, and staples. And that's why I love discussing best-selling cards. So right now, look, Dominus Impulse crashing down in price. Wow. Card was 70 bones 3 months ago. Now it's 50s, it says here. But we're seeing it crack into the 40s. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, guys. And again, when you see, this is still a staple. It's still broken. It's still good. The thing is that certain cards fall in and out of favor more than others. That doesn't mean that you won't see this card being played anymore, but maybe it's being played less in that sense, right? Because the thing is, we always get new cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Always get new cards. And that's the thing with competition, and it's always been like that. You need to find a way to fit all the new cards with your current deck. You know, so then you still have to start making decisions. You know, Impulse is broken, but, you know, is this card better? Is this new card better than this and that? And then make decisions. And as it falls out of favor a bit, you can see the card continues crashing down. Of course, you only see a couple one-ups, but when you go to sales, you see the lows of 40s here. But let's see. Look at that. Mid-40s right here. 42. Someone came in and got a place at 42 bones. That's a great pickup. But you see a lot of sales in the 40s, guys. In the last couple of days. So a lot of people have been buying this card in the 40s. Can't blame them. But of course, I mean, quickly goes back up to 50s where you see an RO6 and beyond. So then it goes back up to mid 50s. So 42 listings again. This is one that I would be buying. If I could get this anywhere from low to mid 40s, I'd be buying this card and getting exposure, especially if you need it. If you need it to play, you've been on the sidelines, you're waiting. Of course, you don't know. You don't know. Now no one knows. Stampede is an open box. You know, like we don't know if this can come there, if engravers, LZs, things from Infinite Forbidden, things from Rage of the Abyss, things from Supreme Darkness. You imagine? Hey, I mean, we don't know at this point. So we'll see. But again, if you would need it to play to go to a major event, I'd be picking up, in the low to mid 40s as it continues to be best selling in Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Dominus Purge, same deal. Look, it says we're at all-time highs, and that's crazy. I mean, we called this one to go to 40s. Insane. And now we have two ofs there at 35s. That's a deal, because after that quickly goes to 40s, where then you have the wall. So if you need to buy this card, again, first link in the description down below. Come over here. You can track it as we continue talking about it. Make your moves, make your plays. Don't miss out right here. You can analyze the chart. You can see the percentages and then make your final decision. So don't miss out, guys. Dominus Purge continues going up in price. I wonder who said that was going to happen for the secret rare. Don't make me find another fresh off the flashback like the one we showed today. The card is great. Card is broken. It's a Dominus card. It's going up in price. Best selling, consistent volume. I wouldn't be surprised if this is 50 bones soon. Something to keep in mind. Then we have Mulcharmy Fuwalos. This card continues crashing down, guys, as we can see. And again, 75 bones in the mid to high 70s, and it does go up to 80s. But again, a lot of sell pressure for this card because people know that it's going to get 1 million reprints in Stampede. This is known. Okay, we're not speculating like with Peruli or Engravers or Dominus cards. No, this is known. This is coming in Stampede. So you want to make sure you unload any extras. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be unloading even the ones that I play, because I know there's going to be free, man. That's crazy. Like, yes, I understand that today's price is reflective of today's demand. People need this card to compete still. But it's crazy that in a month or two or right before, when Stampede comes out, there's going to be a free card. It happens time and time and time again in Yu-Gi-Oh! Time again, super expensive cards become worthless because they get reprinted or they fall out of the meta. Not to say that this one will cycle out of the meta or this or that. Something happens, fundamentally changes, the card's price, and people still, they lose all that purchasing power. Oh, because I needed it until the event right before the reprint. Man, come on now. You buy it, you use it, you sell it. You buy it, you use it, you move it. Literally, cards like these, known upcoming reprints, you buy them, you go to YCS Orlando, you move it. Jay, I'm going to Vegas. You buy them. Go to Vegas. You move them. Jay, but I still got YCS Houston. You buy them. You use them. You move them. Don't hold cards that we know are getting reprinted. Don't matter if you need it. Oh, Jay, but it's uncomfortable. I don't like, using a card and then selling it from my core deck and then have to buy it back. It's worth the tediousness, even if that's a word. Yeah, it's uncomfortable, but you're recycling your purchasing power. You're not committing to a card that's going to be free down the line. You're not. Yeah, it's first at OG. I'm happy with my cardboard. That's fine. To each their own, but don't come crying back, when you see this at single digits. Don't do that. Crazy to see this, man. It is. It's insane. See this card worth so much today. And then people, when it's $5, people are going to be like, yeah, it got reprinted. What happened to all these Billy Bobs holding these cards at these prices? Wild, man. Not to say it could rebound, guys. Jay, you said at 75s to sell, and the card is back to 80, 85s, 90s to 100. Anything is possible, but big picture. In the short term, things are volatile. Things can go up fast, down fast. But long term, mid to long term, what is going to happen to this card? It's going to crash down in price. Look, if you go to the yearly, I'm going to leave it at that, man. Men lie, women lie. You guys know the rest, guys. Then we have Peruli again. This is another one. Crashing down since 90s. We were saying at the top that the card could reach triple digits, but I would be considered selling anything above 75s because that was our goal. When the card was high 40s, low 50s, we said, guys, 75s is expected, and it exceeded our price target, which is even better. But look, volume is coming in. Volume is holding consistent. So that means even though, because it's not, we don't know. What if they skip this Mulcharmy? They could. They control reprints. They could skip this. What if it skipped, right? So again, a lot of volume coming in because they're not waiting. People are like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't get reprinted. I need it now. But again, I wouldn't take the risk. That's just me. I would just get it. That's crazy what I'm seeing right here. I would just get it. Same deal. You get it, you use it, you move it. Look at that. This is what could turn out to be a bear flag formation, guys. That's crazy. I mean, you had 60s, went down to 40s. That's a $20 dump. So again, you measure the pull. Look at that. Look at that. This is what you do, guys. Use the charts to your advantage. No one's looking at this. Look, you have this pull right here. So again, man, that's a terrible arrow. This is the pull right here, right? So this is a $20 pull. Jeez, that's terrible. $20 pull. That means that from where the pull started, the pull, flag pull, by the way, you know, the card was what, 60 bones? So again, the floor price came down to 40s, right? So that's a $20 pull. That's what we're going to call it here. And then you have this flag. Oh my geez, man, right there. Look at that. You have, man, the mouse is terrible. You have this flag formation right here. You know, let's say and the price is consolidating through here. Then usually these continue going down. Bear flag formation, guys. How much lower? The poll's length. In this case, the poll's price, in this case, going from $40 to $20. Guys, again, it's just a matter of time. We're consolidating into oblivion. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing. Sure. Hey, these patterns don't break, you know, towards the downside 100% of the time. But 70, 65, 70, 75% it does. I mean, it could do this. You know, oh, it's not coming in Stampede. I need it now. You know, hype. I'm going to YCSs. It could. But usually, you know, that's what my brain is seeing. Bear flag. Bear flags go up after the dump, making people believe, oh, it's recovering. And then, it dumps down. So again, yeah, Perulia. Look at that. Look at that. 40 bones. 40 bones. Yeah, could it be 45 50s? Yeah, it's possible. But look, you have a wall of China at 45s with 120 copies. What happens when that wall goes down to 40s or into the 30s? I'm telling you, man, these big stores, they don't play. They're not. They know they're not. I mean, we don't know their entry price, but we know that they're not going to be holding to $45 cards. Triple digits worth of copies. They're gonna move it. They're gonna recycle that purchasing power. They're probably late. I mean, we don't know, right? 90s, 80s, 75s was the perfect target, but still, compared to future prices, they're recycling that purchasing power, and I can't blame them. I would be doing the same thing, selling this anywhere between 40 to 45s before there's a $20 card and below into the teens, and eventually a single-digit card. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Yes, best selling. Hot. If you need it now, get it. But to play, and again, at this point, you guys already know. Get it, use it, move it. LZ of the White Forest. Again, this one was 22 bones. We were talking about in near 20s, low 20s, went up to 40s. Retrace back down to the mean, and you buy the retracement. Again, you buy the retracement right here. Look at that. You had the booty shape recovery that we talked about. Okay, you peaked right here. So then halfway down from this move, the start, the top, halfway, you buy. Damn, I drew that wrong. Right there. Oh, shit, this mouse is terrible. But yeah, you guys get it. Boom, right there. You buy it the halfway down. Was 20s, went up to 40s. When do you buy? Halfway. Between 20 to 40 was halfway down of that range. 30s. You come in now before that next leg up, especially if we have a top this weekend, guys. Make sure you monitor the secret rare. Flat 30s, man. That's perfect. If you need, I'd come in, post-tax, a hundo billies. Look, we refresh right there. You're starting to see the high 20s, you know, right there. But essentially, it's a $30 card right there. 33 listings. You buy the retracement. Consistent volume. Yes, you do have the walls of China. But again, if you needed to play or maybe as an investment, you know, I'd be buying into that right there. Especially with the long-term potential of this card. Again, disclaimer, the only thing that can derail this card from revisiting 40s and even becoming a $50 secret rare could be a reprint and Stampede, but we just don't know if that will happen. Then we have Malice cards. Malice White Rabbit continues to be best-selling near the all-time lows here. Why? Because, again, the card is going to continue to be played. Malice is going to continue to morph as new sets come out, new support comes out throughout the rest of the competitive season, in my humble opinion, throughout even into Nats. So again, this card, 40 bones flat, 40 listings. Again, we were covering when we were at the mid-30s, guys, and now we're back up to 40s. Again, this is when I would be buying this card. I wouldn't let this ultra rare become 50 to 60 bones down the line. Once new support comes out, that gets better and better and better. So again, we were telling you at mid-30s to buy. We're telling you to buy at 40s. Don't be that guy coming back at 50s and beyond. Because some people be like, Jay, but you know, from 40 to 50, it's just $10. Yeah, but if you need 3, that's $30 extra you spent. Why? You know what I mean? Like, if you need it, I'd come in and get this place at 40s. I wouldn't be playing around with my food. I'd get exposure. and live to fight another day. Then we have Malice and Underground. Same deal. Look at that. This is a downtrend. Trend is your friend until the end. Lower highs and lower lows again. But again, this card can only go so, it can only go lower. Man, I'm a mess, man. What am I trying to say? Let me edit this part out. Nah, I'm just kidding. We don't edit, guys. This card can only go, to a low price, right? It can't be $25. Can't be 20 bones, 15s. Jay, but it can. It's a market. Yeah, we're talking about demand. We're talking about Malice. We're talking about a deck that is going to continue, to see demand, to see play. Again, heading into Nat season. Do you think next ban list, this deck is going to get hit? I mean, you never know, man. You never know. And Jay, you might have to eat your own words, but you guys get what we mean. Again, 31 bones right there. I still think this deck is going to continue to be prevalent into this year's meta, so we'll see. But again, 30 bones. We told you guys in the mid to high 20s, look, this card was as low as 20 bones, but mid to high 20s, get exposure. Right now it's 31s. Not bad. Don't let this be mid 30s and beyond. You pick up the card sooner rather than later. Then we have some Ryzeal cards. It's been a while since we talked about these. Just wanted to mention these continue to be hot. Why? Because people are playing it with the Mitsus. They're playing it with the Mitsus, man. The Mitsus who's? Mitsus booties, guys. Hey, they're playing it right here. X Ryzeal is right here. As you can see, it's starting to curve up again. Look, card was 23s. You come here, it's 25s. You wake up one day and they're 30s. They're 30s. Look, guys, don't sleep on this one. Don't do that. Look at that. 25 bones right now. If you need this card, I'd be getting it right now. You just don't know when they're going to get reprinted. So again, didn't buy the lows, but you don't want to be buying the highs at above 30s either. Starting to curve back up. Look, you see in the monthly, a clean uptrend, guys. Clean uptrend right here for X Ryzeal. This is what you want to see. Look at that. Clean uptrend right there. Right there. This is a parallel channel right here, touching the top and the low and just staying inside the channel, guys. Most likely we just continue. You know what I mean? Oh, whoa, Jay. Hey, right there. So again, 25 bones. I'd be buying this card. If I need to play Ryzeal, you want the new Mitsu support and you're going to play it and you're going to compete, don't wait. Don't let this be 30s and beyond. You come in now. You can see the uptrend. The trend is your friend until the end on the monthly. No one's paying attention to this. And on the 3 month, you can start to see the curvature. You can see it with a naked eye right there. You can see the flattening, the flatness of the lows right there. And then what is happening here? You're starting to see this curvature. You know what I mean? This is how usually it starts before eventually it goes up in price. So don't sleep on X Ryzeal. Same as Ice Ryzeal. Same deal. Lows of low to mid 20s. Now bumping up. And this one is still around here, around 26, 27s. Don't let this be 30, 35s down the line. These are meta relevant cards, man. This is the meta right now. Malice, Ryzeal. Get exposure if you need these cards. And we have Blue Eyes White Dragon. Continues to be best selling because of the hype. A lot of people want to get their hands on the structure deck. And this is revisiting the previous highs. It's actually at a new all-time high, but the chart hasn't updated, as we can see here. Of course, I mean, this card has been sold at 300, so the chart just didn't reflect that. But, we're pushing up. We're pushing up in price. And the card, you have a lot of 1s and 2s, and the walls are at 180. So, again, if I would want this version, I would have been buying down here. I mean, we covered this card all the way down into the 1-teens. It was like 115s or something. It didn't last long down there, but we were saying as it was going down, if this is the version you want, you should get it. But me personally, I was saying I would get the 10 one, which we're going to, discuss in just a bit. So, but if this is the version you want, again, I don't see this card going much lower. It's going to continue having its demand here because Blue Eyes, man, there's going to be players out there. They're going to be like, you know what? This is the one I want 3 of. And if they can afford it, why not? And then also it's great as a collectible piece, as a long-term investment. Then we have the Bystials, guys. We have Bystial, Jewish Worm, and Lubellies, guys. A lot of people are saying, yo, Stampede needs to reprint it. And I agree, man. It's about that time. I mean, they could only stretch this out so far. You know what I mean? Like, give us Bystials and Stampede. No way they skip Bystials, in Stampede. We need these cards because, look, card has been in an uptrend for the last 3 months, literally making all-time highs after all-time highs. And the card, 28 listings for Jewish Worm and around 25 bones post-tax, 3 pages only. And here we are. It's a $25 card now. So again, same deal. Volume is consistent. It continues to be best-selling. Same deal. If you need them to play, I understand. But if you came in at 13s when we were calling it, to pick the card up, and you're up 2x. If you sell, I can't blame you. Could the card be 30, 35? Sure. Before the gap zone is over, of course, but you don't want to be holding that card, guys, when Konami starts, announcing like, this is coming in Stampede now and that, and Bystials, and, and this, and then you're holding on to this card that becomes a $5 card, purchasing power. Now is that everyone needs it. So now is when you should sell it. Because when it's $5, no one is going to need this version anymore if it comes in Stampede. So definitely something to keep in mind. Same as Lubellies, man. Lubellies seems like it's double topping here. I mean, if you see this chart right here, it seems like a double top to me. You guys let me know. So again, you had this right there. Boom, double top. You have top number 1. You have top number 2. And again, retrace. So again, we could possibly see a retracement. So again, this, no one knows, guys. This could easily be consolidating and then do this and make a new all-time high. Anything is possible, but I'd take the double top play, and just sell because of Stampede. If Stampede wasn't around the corner, I'd hold this card. But again, things come fast, man. We're already going into February. You know what I mean? And then a month later, you're in March, and then you're going to be like, oh, next month we get Stampede. And then that's when the announcement starts coming out. You don't want to be holding these cards. So again, sure, could the card go from 25 to 30s again? Sure. You're starting to see the walls coming in, people just unloading these cards that eventually, it's just a matter of time in the future. These cards, we've seen a bunch of prismatics that were value, and now they're not because what Bonanza did to them. And I always hark back, look at that. Diabell, Star, look at that. Where's the prismatic? Start the black wood. You know what? Let's do this. Look at this prismatic. This prismatic, before it got reprinted in Bonanza, look at the value. It was 20 bones. It was 20 bones. 20 bones, guys. Right here. Right here. 20 bones. Right there. And then it just came out like right before the reprint. So it was unfortunate. But it was 20 bones. And people were willing and able to pay. Look at that. Hundreds and hundreds and more hundreds of Yu-Gi-Oh player we're buying this card at 20 bones and above. And you wake up one day and the card is down 10x. The card is down 10x. 10x. Who cares about this prismatic now? You have Ultra Supers, other prismatics like PUR, PSRs, PCRs, you name it. All the P's and all the R's. Same deal for these Bystials. They're needed today. They will be continued to be needed tomorrow after a possible reprint. Yes, hasn't been announced. It's speculation, but I don't take that risk. I don't want to see this card down 10x. I don't want to wake up and see Bystial Lubellies go from 25 bones to 2.5 bones. We don't do that. We recycle purchasing power. Man, these nuggets, guys. We have Crimson Dragon, best-selling, all-time high in price, guys. Best-selling, 21 bones, quickly goes to crazy prices. Guys, Blue Eyes. Man, look at that. What does Synchro Rumble do? I always randomly check, cards like these. Let me see. Synchro Rumble. Damn, look at these walls of this pushing up, man. It's crazy. Hey, look at that. We have, what? 7 listings? No way, guys. 7 listings only from Crimson Dragon from the tins. Guys, wild, all-time high price discovery mode. Guys, as we can see here, card quickly goes to the mid-20s and then 30s and then bought out. Then cleaned out. Selling out fast. This card is selling out fast right now, guys. Prismatic. And, 15-16s. We said, excuse me, this is another one that when fundamentals changed, we changed our tune. At 7 bones, we said buy. When it was 15-16s, I said sell. Sell. Take your 2x run for them hills. Then I noticed, it doubled up because of Blue Eyes. Came back, we said it. Blue Eyes hype, there's that. It could go from 15 to 16s to 20s and 25s. And here we are, guys. So again, here we are. Prismatic Secret. The all versions are going up. The OGs are pushing 25, 30s. These are 20 to 25s. And the quarter centuries, we just discussed it not too long ago. Just cards are getting cleaned out, man. Meta relevance, meta demand, meta hype, Blue Eyes hype. Don't underestimate it. And then we have the triple T's, triple tactics, thrust, and talent. For thrust, the ultra rares, these are still holding 10s. Crazy to see that. Couple of 1-ofs in the walls, still at 1044s. They're hot. Volume is going low compared to previous volume candles, but price is going up because it's just getting more scarce. People that get it, don't move it. people that get it don't sell it. So I would not be surprised to see this become a $15 ultra rare, you know, down the line. You know, again, so keep it in mind. Remember, we had a big wall for Triple Tactics Thrust, and the wall is getting gobbled up. It's getting gobbled up now. 159 copies left and 9 bones. We told you guys I'd be buying that card there at the Wall of China. Why? Because after that, it becomes a double-digit card. So you don't want to be holding on to not buying this card at these prices. 25 listings. Excuse me, just a 3-month high in volume. Guys, as we can see, 3-month high in volume, a 6-month high in volume, guys. Strong buying power coming into the markets for this card, selling out fast. Just because you see, oh, it's still a 9, it's selling a lot, man. It's selling like hotcakes. You can see the volume candles. You can see the numbers here, guys. Numbers don't lie. Just like the charts, triple T's, guys. Keep it in mind, as an ultra rare, you come in at single digits. Don't be that guy coming in at double digits or at 15s or maybe even at a 2x price down the line. I doubt these reach 20s, but 15s, and it's still possible. 20s, certainly possible, but 15s, walk in the park for this one. Don't miss out on that card. Fiendsmith track, just wanted to update you guys. Card was 5-6 bones, went up to 25s, then almost 30s, and now retracing back to 20s. But really the card, wow, it's going down a lot. Again, same deal as Engraver. You know, some people deciding to play in the Mitsus. So, you know, they're running for them hills with these cards. And, yeah, I mean, Engine is still going to be using other rogue strategies. But again, if it's not using the best deck, you know, or if people are choosing something else rather than this, then that's when you start to see them dumps occur. So, again, this is a card that I'd be moving. That's just me. You know, again, you never know. Track might be in Stampede. So, you know, if you rode this wave up, you know, you're starting to see the curvature. You know, again, to me is this pivot right here. This is the pivot, you know, that the card, I'm sorry, the price of the card needs to protect. And right now it says we're hovering here, but we might, let me see. What was the price? This pivot says 19. So again, we're very close. It's just a couple of one-ups. But, you know, if you start to see walls below 19s, is a wrap, because that means we would break this pivot low right here. And if we do, it's a wrap, guys. It's going to be sub 15s. It's going to be single digits. So I'd be watching this card like a hawk. If I see too many listings below 19s, I'd be running for them hills, man. That's just me. Guys, link in the description down below if you need to get to our Discord. One click right here so you can participate in our Discord giveaway. You only have until tomorrow, man. Honestly, last call right here. Don't miss out with the potential to get one of these secret rare Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, man. Beautiful, man. Secret rare Shonen Jump, man. Can't make this stuff up. Guys, make sure you check out our links, tools, and resources. We're going to do an Imperium Duelist giveaway, you know, on the channel, probably for AK. So stay tuned for that, guys. And there's your 10% off if you need some, you know, great accessories for yourself. And yeah, make sure you check out these great tools, links, and community resources right here. Don't miss out on those discounts, guys. And again, none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, guys. And thanks to you, we continue to grow, guys. And that's why we continue to give back. We continue to give back on the channel. First Ed, Ultimate Slayer, right here. Starlight Rare, giving it to a lucky winner at 7.5K. More giveaway goodies coming for 7.5K as well. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss out. Don't want to miss out. All you have to do is subscribe. Subscribe on the way in. Bring that bell. Destroy the like button. Really does help out the channel. I would gladly appreciate that. Make sure you participate in our giveaways, man. So easy to participate, guys. So we have a couple of 10 cards that continue to be best selling, guys. As we have here, Imseti, Glory of Horus. This one just continues to wait, continues to consolidate here, just waiting in the low to mid 20s, just waiting to see if it comes in Stampede, literally. So again, it'll probably continue to range between 20 to 25s with a potential high of 30s, and that's where this card sits at. It continues to be moved because it continues to be relevant since inception. And yeah, this prismatic looks nice, so just keep it in mind. Then we have Chaos Angel. You know, this one used to be 16, 15s when we were talking about it, went up to 35s, now retracing back down to 32s. But this one, again, you see the walls of China here, but it will remain strong. Again, same deal. We don't know which of these are going to get double dipped into in Stampede. We expect these to get reprinted, but the demand is still strong. The card is just too broken, and some people play multiples of Chaos Angel. As a prismatic, this is his new price, his floor price, 30 to 35s. I don't see him moving much until we get the Stampede decision. Then we have Sky Crisis. again, this one, I'm going to be moving mine. I'm going to be moving mine at 27s, and that's just how the markets are. When I move mine here at YCS Orlando, it's going to become a $35 to $40 card. You know, it always happens. But right here, the prismatic, you know, used to be 13s. I'm just taking my 2X. I bought down here when we told y'all to buy it. Bought 2, moved 1 at 20s, moving my last one here at 28s. 26 listings. But yeah, massive wall of China, 300 copies. And again, these walls can disappear little by little, and this could be a $30 to $35 card. But again, Stampede, man. You just don't know when this card can get announced as a reprint. Sure, this is a gap zone. It might be 35 to 40s before then, but I just have one. I'll just move it. I'll be fine with it. But again, if you needed to play, I understand. But it continues to be best selling, guys. It continues to be best selling with the largest monthly candle in the past 30 days, as we can see here, occurring recently, just about a week ago. So, you know, one to keep on your radar. Then we have Blue Eyes White Dragon, quarter century secret rare. Card is beautiful. You know, again, it was 23s, went up to 32, 33s, and here we are at 31s. You do have massive walls of China at 32s, but these walls were here at 20, 23s. They're here now at 30, 33s, and then they're going to be there at 40, 43s and beyond, guys. So, again, one to keep in mind, 4 pages only, 36 listings. It continues to be best-selling, hot off the press. It's iconic, man. Blue Eyes. Well, what else can we say? People getting structured decks, they might want to play this version. One to keep on your radar. Then we have Aruja's the final bringer of the end times. This card continues to stay strong. Volume continues to stay strong. You do have a couple of deals, a wall of China coming out of nowhere. 37 listings, just taking profits. But after that wall, quickly goes back up to 21s and beyond. Again, Ryuji hype. Don't sleep on it. This card could go back to not just the 20s, but to 25s. So one to keep in mind as the new support comes out for this deck archetype. And yeah, this card is just broken. Omni Negate, 3K B-Stick, both in attack and defense. Insane. From Legacy of Destruction, only a reprint will derail that card's price. Then we have the rabbit, that damn rabbit. You know, we just talked about it the other day, so not going to go too much into detail, but it continues to be best-selling with large 3-month candles here. Again, don't take these walls for granted. If you need the rabbit, just pick your one up. That's what I'm going to do if I see it in Orlando. I'm here in the, you know, in the YCS. I sold mines at 20. I'm going to pick it up at 15. You know, I'm going to pick it up at 15, just a one-up, just to have access to it. Or maybe as an investment, just in case it goes back up to 2025s. I like this one. The only thing, again, that will derail this one is a possible reprint in Stampede. Then we have Demigod of the Tistina. So we have the quarter century secret, and then we have Crystal God Tistina, quarter century secret rare as well. As we can see, Demigod here used to be what, 12 50s, and now it's 20s, and a couple of one-ups, then it's 40 bones. Insane. 11 listings only, guys. This card is hot because of the new support announced. It doesn't matter if it's going to be good or not. It just doesn't. People listen support, they come in, they speculate. Card goes from 12 bones to 20s and pretty quickly into the 30s. Wild for these quarter century core set cards that are hard to get. Hard to get from Duelist Nexus. Same as Crystal God. As we can see, here's even chartless. Card was cheap, and now it says a couple there at 18s, but then quickly goes into the mid-20s and beyond. 2 pages only, 12 listings, so don't sleep on these Tistina cards. And again, don't forget they do have cheaper versions in case you want, you know, to speculate. Look, massive 3-month candle here. I mean, if you go to the yearly, this is the largest candle in a year for this card. Insane at 39 shekels. So again, if you can get these at shekels, don't let this become Billies and beyond, just off speculation, even if the deck doesn't do any good or doesn't do well post you know, support release, as it is in most cases with most deck cores. Then we have Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. Again, this card spiked up to the teens, retraced, and now is around 8s. So again, mid 7s, 8s right there. If you need this card, you get it now. Again, Red Eyes always gets hyped here and there, so as an ultra rare, I think this one shall maintain value and even revisit the double-digit mark down the line, because, you know, volume stay consistent, is best selling for a reason, so keep it in mind. And then we have Fire King Courtier Okanix. This card continues as a secret rare, you know, to be bought up, man. Crazy. All these, you know, people buying this card still as a secret rare from Rhoda, and it's still holding 10 bones strong. You know, I thought by this point it could be 750s at least, you know, but it's holding double-digit mark, defending it there. And again, it continues to be best selling. Yeah, I mean, 54 listings. You guys tell me who's playing this and where, because I mean, I thought this card would be cheaper, but it is a secret rare from the core set, and we'll see how it continues to pan out. Now we have Lacrima the Crimson Tears. Again, we talked about this one recently. Again, I've said if it's to play, I would have been buying my one of, but now that we see that the Fiendsmith engine is falling out of favor with the new cards from Supreme Darkness, I'd be recycling my purchasing power. If it's to play, you buy down here. This is a perfect buying spot in the sense of the chart. But again, with the engine falling out of favor, this card might continue going down into the single digits. Just something to keep in mind. If it's to play, I'd buy it. If it's to invest, I'd wait just to see how it continues to retrace back down to the mean. See if we find an actual low before deploying my funds into this card. Then we have Paladins of Bonds and Unity. Talking a little bit about Supreme Darkness, guys, to end on a good note. You know, again, these cards are all best selling. Why? Because it's the set that just came out, fresh off the press, just like the channel, guys. So this card, around 83s. Again, we've been recently talking about Supreme Darkness, so it won't last too long with each and every single one of these cards. But again, I'm expecting 50s for this. Nothing has changed. We'll see. Doubt we ever get down there. 3 pages only, but that's just me. 75s is a great entry price for this card, most likely for the long term. So we'll see if it goes down, goes down there. Beautiful card, guys. Beautiful card. We have Argo Stars, Glorious Adra. This card, V-shape recovering. But again, we'll probably see a retracement back down to the mean in the sense of probably double bottoming. Don't know if we'll reach 3 bones, but at least 5s. That would be my personal target, at around 5 bones to get exposure. Once that, sell pressure comes in here, that, supply comes into the markets. So that's what I'd be looking for this one, this secret rare. So yeah, make sure you keep it in mind. Then we have Mulcharmy Meows, the latest and greatest Mulcharmy. Card with 70 bones, went down to 55s, and here we are in the low to mid 50s, just holding strong for the new Mulcharmy. The volume is coming in strong. People need it, but we'll see. As it continues to dwindle down, we'll continue to monitor this card as the new Mulcharmy. 40 bones would be great, man, but we'll see if it even gets down there. We'll continue to monitor this card. It's still too early to tell. We'll see how this one pans out. Then we have Amy no Murakumo no yes maybe Mitsurugi. Yes. Yo. This card was 23s, went down to 6 bones, but really, it was 10 cents. Nah, it went down to 6 bones, and here we are at around 6s, 7s. Again, same deal. I'd want to get into this one at around 5s. That's just me. 65 listings. Has the potential to become a double-digit card down the line. So again, if you can get these for 5, they're best selling right now, because people are implementing this engine with the best deck, or the other best engine with Ryzeal. So, keep it in mind. Then we have Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. Again, with the Blue Eyes hype, we're seeing the V-shape recovery that we always say is a potential, especially with hype cards like this one. So it's in the midst of the V-shape recovery. We'll see if it gets a swing high right here, a pivot high before turning back down and possibly double bottoming. But we'll see. Right now, low 30s again. If you need to come in, pay $100 for your playset, I can't blame you, especially if it's to play. This card could easily go to 40s or 50s. It's possible. Again, so I can't blame you, honestly, for this one. But again, we'll continue to monitor it. It's still pretty early. We'll see week 2, week 3, how it continues to pan out. But Blue Eyes hype, Primite hype is definitely here, as you guys saw with Lode earlier in the market watch. Then we have Mitsurugi Ritual right here. Again, this card used to be 42 bones, went down to 28, it says there, but it was closer to 20s, man. And look, now it's 31 holding strong, 44 listings because of the clear-cut meta relevance. Again, people need it, people want it. Not just to play rituals, but to play with the best engine in the game right now. To pair it with the best engine. So again, it's going to continue having its demand. Maybe retraces back down to 25s, we'll see, but it could easily go back up to 35s. So definitely one that I would be monitoring. Again, the start of the V-shapes for most of these cards. But the real question is, okay, how high the V-shape is going to go. And then if we're going to have a pivot high and then pivot down to lower prices where, retracements back down to the mean to see if you can pick this card back up. And then we have Elza Azamina of the White Forest. Card, it says 27s, but really, yes, around there, 26, 27s. Again, I'd be expecting at least 25s for this card. We're pretty close. So, yeah, that's what we're expecting. We'll see as volume continues to die down. That's going to be the real question in the next couple of days to see which of these card prices really hold, up in this market. And then we have About a Q. Again, the Lightless Shadow. This card, people were paying 60s. The card is down 50%, as we discussed earlier when we talked about the watch list. Crazy. I mean, could this be a $25 card? Sure. But if you need your one of, I can't blame you at around 30s. At least you're not buying the pre-sales. You're not buying the highs. You're not Billy Bobbing at mid-50s or 60s. You waited for the 50% dump. Here we are, so can't blame you, honestly. Again, if you need your 1-up to play, my respects. You're buying 50% down from those crazy prices. You, at this point, should be willing to live with those results. And we have Tenyi Spirit Suruya. This card from Supreme Darkness, 23 bones going down to 1280s. And down, we're here. I mean, after a couple of 1-ups, it quickly goes to 15. So again, a lot of demand for this card. 4 pages only, 34 listings. But again, mind you, these are the first couple of days. People that really need it are coming in. But that supply is going to continue to come in week 2, week 3. People cracking this open. And then once buyers run out, then this card should go back down to the single-digit range. That's what I'm expecting for it. So we'll see what happens down the line. And then lastly, we have Evil Hero Dead in Prison. Guys, as we can see here, card was 40s. Went down to, 11s, it says here, but it was single digits, and now it's 14s with the RO8. But then at the bottom of the page, it still stays at 14s. 4 pages, only 31 listings as a secret rare. We'll continue to monitor how this card continues to perform. Guys, insane, man. Another long market watch, almost an hour, man. I just love talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I could talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Every single day for hours and hours and hours, as you guys can see. But you guys are all straight MVPs. Guys, we have a live stream tonight. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you say hi. We're going to have fun. Pre-Orlando, YCS Orlando live stream. It's going to be super fun. And I'm super excited. Wow, 56 minutes. You guys are insane, man. Crazy. If you made it this far out, I don't care if you're on a commute. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care where you are. If you're in the toilet listening to your boy, I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. I'm excited for this weekend, guys. We'll keep you posted. And hopefully you guys found value in today's best-selling Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Some of these cards are selling out fast, fresh off the press, just like the channel. Let me know what you guys think. And man, channel's doing great right now. Rebounding from the January lows, just like some of these prices. And it's all thanks to you guys. I'm excited too. Hopefully we can find some new Billy Bobs to convert over at YCS Orlando. Hopefully it's a big event, because it's the first event in Orlando in like years and years and years, man. Years and years and years. So hopefully it does well to entice, Konami to host this more frequently, at least once per year, at least. We need YCS Orlando. We need YCS Miami, bro. Miami Convention Center. You imagine YCS Probably people won't make it to play the next day. That'd be fire. But I'm just happy we're getting a YCS in Florida. About time. And still, I'm going to try and go to Houston. We'll see how flights are. Maybe creep out to Vegas. We'll see. But nothing hits like going to a YCS at home, man. Just getting in your old vehicle, being at home. I'm excited, guys. So again, little rant towards the end of the video. Just sharing with you guys. Because if you're still here, you're a straight MVP, man. I don't know what else to say. Continue to be grateful. We're continuing on our track to hit 10K. 7.5K is the next bid stop. So don't forget, guys. Don't forget to subscribe on the way out. Don't forget to like the video as we continue to provide giveaways on the channel. We love to give back, and we're just getting started, guys. So again, make sure you share this in one place with one friend, with a group chat. It really does go a long way. I need to stop ranting. That's it, man. I need to let you guys get out of here, guys. Almost an hour. You guys are all straight MVPs. Thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.